Hey guys, the Commander Casual here. We're playing our black and white Vona Knight deck. I'm playing first. I'm gonna lead with this Terramorphic Expanse and go get a plains, so that we can get our Silver Knight out, probably on turn 2, and then our Paladin and Vec on turn 3. If we can load, there we go. And then we're gonna F8. Let's way past the turn. I need to change my playlist. I was gonna ask for any suggestions, but I guess it's kind of a moot point if you guys reply to me and you're watching it in not real time. So we're playing against Tymna the Weaver and Ravos Soul Tender. So black white value or human deck or cleric deck. Their popular commander grouping. Talrand the Sky Summoner. This is probably just like mono blue control and stuff. Value a lot of the time. Yeah, he's gonna personal tutor on the first turn. It's a pretty good start for him. We're playing against Ludevic and Tymna the Weaver over here. So this could be just about anything. Could just be like value in those colors. The nice thing about the partner commanders, and why I really like running them for a lot of my decks, is you can build any kind of deck you want, and like kind of just use whatever partner colors fit your partner commanders fit your color needs. We'll play our Silver Knight. We're gonna go on the aggressive because that's kind of what this deck does, because it's got a lot of little dudes. Yeah. Anyway, having the partner commanders, it really lets you build kind of whatever strategy you want to build, and then the partner commanders just give you access to whatever colors you need. So, if you're looking for more of an example about what I'm talking about, I'd recommend you, if you haven't already, check out my channel. I've got a Thrasios and Tymna Millowfort deck, so it's a mill and Pillowfort deck combined. It's super fun. And then I've got Vial Smasher and Sidar, which I call the Munchkins deck, which is just a bunch of little dudes beating in all the time, which is really fun as well. And I've also got a 4-color Zombies deck with Crom, Ludevic's Opus, and what's the other one? Ravos, Soul Tender. This guy. So I think we're gonna on the offensive. We're gonna ball out. Let's get our Knight Exemplar going, and then attack for 3. What did this guy get? Mystic Speculation. I don't know what that card is, so I'm just gonna look it up real quick. Oh, it's this one. It just lets you scry and buy back. For those that are curious that didn't know what it was. If you know what it was, I'm sorry for wasting your time. Don't be mad. I think I'm just going to attack this Talrand player for now, because I feel like they're probably going to run a lot of counter magic and little kind of annoying blue stuff, so I don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to start putting some damage in now while I can. Yeah, so this deck's pretty basic. It's Black White Knight Tribal, for those that haven't seen the deck tech or previous videos of it. It's not the strongest deck, but it is really fun to play, or at least I think it is. We're running just about all the knights that kind of have like a black and white parallel. So there's Marauding Knight, and then there's another one that goes with it that has protection from black, and it gets +1/+1 for each swamp your opponents control. I don't think there's one for Paladin and Vec or Blood Curse Knight, but Blood Curse Knight is white-black, so there isn't one for Knight Exemplar, unfortunately. And Silver Knight, there isn't really. There's a White Knight, which has protection from black and first strike. It's white, and then there's a Black Knight, which has protection from white and is first strike. Pro-white, as I said. Okay, so we wouldn't have mind to actually draw some land, but it's okay that we haven't. I think we're going to play... I don't think we're going to bother with the Swiftfoot Boots for now. We're going to play Paladin Envec or Steel Moon Cavalier. Play the Paladin. He's got pro red. This guy's gonna attack this guy, and he's gonna attack Virtual Violet. Because that's how I feel. This expedition map's probably gonna go get an Urborg or a Cabal Coffers, which is a little meh, but we'll have to deal with it. Then next turn we play Athreos, and it's online. And then we can play Blood Curse Knight for some more value. Because it'll be a 4. Oh no, it'll be a 5/4 with Knight Exemplar. Apparently, Scree, I don't know. They're declaring blocks. Excuse me, guys. We just need to wait for them to finish declaring their blocks, and figuring out all the instants they're gonna cast with 0 mana and 0 blockers. Yeah, that's how I feel. I know we just took a second to think, but this guy doesn't really have anything to think about right now. We're gonna always yes and always yield. Oh, so that's what that means. It means you're yielding to it already. That's interesting. This seems like a new MTGO update thing, but I haven't actually heard anything about it, so. I wanted to play the Paladin and Vec just to block this Ludevic and Tymna if they come at me. Because it's got protection from both of them. Because both these guys are going to want to attack just to do damage to someone. And as long as it ain't me, I'm happy. This guy's going to gain the life back though, because Tymna has lifelink. That jerk. I guess Tymna would probably go really well with Sidar. Because you'd be able to just attack with a bunch of little dudes, or at least the 2 commanders, and get in for free. Because of Sidar's ability, and then you could attack 2 different people and then use their ability to draw cards. Or use Tymna's ability to draw cards. Because she essentially lets you like Phyrexian Arena, so take 1 and draw a card for each opponent you dealt damage to that turn. And she has lifelink, so that damage is essentially negligible. I can't talk. And then yeah, Ludevic just beginning of each player's end step. So my end step there, I got to draw a card because a player other than this guy took damage. So he'll get to draw a card off of Tymna and a card off of Ludevic because someone other than this guy took damage, and Tymna's ability also did damage to him, which means he did damage to 1 opponent and got to pay 1 life and draw 1 card. So there's Stronghold, pretty good card. Yeah, still don't really know what this deck's about. We wouldn't mind drawing some more lands, that's for sure. Swamp ideally, then we could play our Marauding Knight, and it'll be a 6/6. I get +4 from the plains. This is pretty cool. They don't have any pro blue in this deck. It's unfortunate. Got lots of pro black and white and a little bit of pro red. Or sorry, black and white is what I meant over here, and pro red over here. I did it the opposite way. Yay, aggro decks. Because everybody knows how good aggro decks are in Commander. Okay, it's not about being good, it's about having fun. I think I'm going to play Athreos here. Boom. And I'd love to draw a land in like our Kinsbell Cavalier and give all these knights double strike. Attack this guy. Then we get to draw a card. And this guy's kind of the current threat because he's going to be gaining life too. And we do 8 damage. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Still not drawing land, but we kind of drew a ramp spell. I paused because it's not really ramp, but we'll take Mind Stone, I guess. Good Mind Stone and Lightning Greaves at least. It's not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but unless we draw land next turn, then we consider something else. Actually, if we draw land next turn, we might Mind Stone and like Blood Curse Knight or Stillman Cavalier. Or we could just let Swiftfoot Boots or Lightning Greaves. Heliod. Let's get into Air Vigilance now as well. It's not hugely relevant because our 3/3s have first strike. But it'll stop our Exemplar from attacking, I guess. Because the Exemplar itself doesn't have Indestructible, it just gives it. Leonin Elder. When artifact enters the battlefield, you may gain 1 life. I don't think I've ever seen this card before. Conda's Banner. Be attached only to a legendary creature. Is this like a black-white weenies deck? Like kind of like ours, but not Knight Tribal? Cool. I mean, like you could do it. These are kind of good commanders for it, because you get to pump all your weenies with Ravos and get them back. And then Tymna lets you draw lots of cards and stuff. So, man, I'm super jealous of that Sword of the Animus, though. They're drawing lots of cards off that. Or, sorry, ramping lots of lands off that. Just gonna Mystic Speculation. Is he gonna buy it back? I think so. No, he's not. So he gets a Drake. Nope, no buyback. Yes, Call to Mind and get back Mystic Speculation. I'm confused. I guess he just wanted another Drake. But that seemed kind of like a waste of Call to Mind. But whatever. It's hard to say which is more satisfying. The search for that missing piece or fitting that piece into place. I do like that art, the art on that card. It's cool. Oh no, our Knight Exemplar. It's a moon now. That's unfortunate. We could utter end that. We need to. Could literally utter end it with Knight Exemplar giving us mana now. Okay, so we got 5 at our disposal. Can play our Marauding Knight. And Mind Stone, I mean. Like that. We'll tap this for now. And we'll Mind Stone because I want the mana. Yeah. I didn't realize this was going to do so much work. It's already gained him a fair bit of life for 1 mana, so I guess I just forget how many artifacts are played in Commander. Play a Marauding Knight, which gets a bunch of stats. The ride never ends. I think we're going to hold up this other end for a little bit. Hey, more mana for you there. Not fun. Did not realize an imprisoned knight still counted for devotion. Doesn't get rid of its CMZ. Just makes it colorless. That is cool though. So because it still has the mana symbols, even though it's colorless, it still gives, or still gave Athreos its devotion. So we can still attack this guy over there, Paladin. That's what I think we're gonna do. And we can attack Hopscotch. I think we keep that back to block. I don't know. Actually, I want to attack this guy because I want to draw a card. This guy's probably going to block with a Drake if I attack. Or trade a Drake and then use the other one to kill it, so I don't want to do that either. But I can... This guy will have to pass up on his Leonin Elder here, because he can't block with Tymna, so... Because it's pro-black, so... He takes 2 and lets us draw a card, or he loses his Elder. Yes, that's what I thought. Could use the card draw, because we're really behind on mana. Well, not compared to this Ludevic and Tymna player, but compared to Talrand and the black-white deck. The other black-white deck. Sign in Blood. Just gonna take 2, draw 2. So we have 6 mana next turn. We could Greaves and Utter End, the Imprison. Then we could even... Oh, I guess the Knight Exemplar will be tapped, though, if we do that. Oh, no, because we have the Plains. So we can leave it untapped. Lightning Greaves it. And Utter End, and then swing for the fences, although I don't know if that's a great idea. I guess we could just... I kind of want to Greaves and we can Vona next turn. Because that'll give us some repeatable removal. And we can also gain some life. I wouldn't mind attacking next turn, gaining the life with Vona, and then using Vona to destroy the Imprison. Then they'll all have Indestructible as well. Or not Athreos, but the rest of the Knights will. Sorry, breathing heavy. See how the channel's doing. I got like I got 30. Oh, never mind. That's the videos. I have 37 subscribers. Thank you guys. That's not a lot, but this is a process. I appreciate all of you that are around and enjoy my content. At least I hope you enjoy my content and it's not just a pity sub. But you know, I'll take pity subs. I'm not above that. Conda's Banner. High Priest of Penance. When still damage, you may destroy a target non-land permanent. Gross. That's a pretty good blocker. I guess the idea of this deck is pump the dorks and everything. It's a weenie deck. It's doing weenie things. What's this? Starlit Sanctum. Sack a cleric. You gain life equal to sack cleric stuff. Sack a cleric. Target player loses life equal to sack cleric's power. Interesting. Is he a cleric? Yeah, he's a cleric. Cleric. Okay, so it is cleric tribal. Looks like it. Neat. I was right. Is he copying Knight Exemplar? What's this gonna do? I'm so confused. And why did I draw a card from that? He just got a Knight Exemplar? I'm pissed! Oh, Conda's Banner pumps all my guys too. Because they're all white and black. Is it? And these guys are humans, so they get +1/+1 as well. He's not. He just gets +1/+1, but... I'm a little upset that he got his own Knight Exemplar, but... I guess. I mean, that's a hilarious interaction. A land just turned into a Knight Exemplar, but whatever. Ludevic. Yeah, I like the plan of Lightning Greaves and Vona, and then attack with Vona, and then blow up Imprisoned in the Moon. And then we'll probably move the Greaves over to the Knight Exemplar, so it can't get removed or turned into a Moon again. Or rather, imprisoned in said Moon. Sieg, the River Cutthroat. So I'm looking at all these partner commanders. Sorry, in my head, I feel like I was pretty quiet there. In my head, I was looking at all these partner commanders and just thinking about how there's so many of them that have power 2 or less that would make cool combo commanders with Sidar. Because he lets power 2 or less cards get in for free, right? And mine's a Vile Smasher, just because Vile Smasher, is a 2/3. He's cheap, and he throws around a bunch of spare damage, and in a go wide deck, damage is just damage, right? You're not going to win with commander damage. And that's why he's in there. And I really like him because he gives access to red and black with white and green, which gives you a lot of cool little dudes to use. But you could easily do Sidar with Ludevic or Thrasios or Tymna or Ravos is kind of a non-bow because your other power 2 guys who get bumped up to power 3, but you can do a ton of cool partner commanders with him. You lost life to draw that card, and you are not me, therefore, Ludevic. Yeah, even if you take the damage, you get to draw a card off Ludevic's ability. It's just as long as it isn't him. That's what that interaction they're explaining there. Angel of Glory's Rise. We don't want to do that because we have a zombie. But we'll save that in case we get board wiped or something. Use those to play our Lightning Greaves. Yeah, Leon and Elder. I'm going to cast Vona, the Butcher of Magan. Vigilance, lifelink, 4/4. Well, it's a 5/5 because of the banner. But you can pay 7 and tap it, destroy target non-land permanent, and you can activate that ability only during your turn. Okay, equip the Lightning Greaves. Hope nothing happens. Yes! Yes! We will move to combat. We could smack this guy for like 10 with this Marauding Knight, which I think we're going to do. Virtual Violet. We attack this guy with... I think we attack Hopscotch with Vona. And I kind of like leaving the rest up for defense. There's a lot of stuff on board, so I think we're going to hold off. Maybe we attack this guy. No, we're going to hold off. Nice thing about this Marauding Knight is he just gets in for free here. Because he's got pro white, so this guy can't block with any of his stuff. And the more planes he gets with his Sword of the Animus, the more damage Marauding Knight does. Until that guy dies, and then Marauding Knight's not super useful, but I guess he'll benefit off the planes that this guy has. But that's probably not going to be nearly as much as this guy. No blockers declared. Excellent. So we're going to get in with both. Gain some life. And then we're going to activate Vona's ability and get rid of this Imprisoned in the Moon. Worked for me. And they all get indestructible and another +1/+1. No! No, don't do... Oh, he's activating Activation Map. I got scared. I guess we need to draw another land before we can Angel of Glory's Rise, but that's more of like a later thing. This is mostly just in here because most of our knights are humans. That's why these guys are getting an extra... They're getting +2/+2 because they share a creature type with Tymna. So... yeah, so we're going to destroy that. Come on, let it resolve. Let it resolve. Yes! Victory. We're going to move that to Knight Exemplar. Because the rest of our knights have indestructible. And Athreus is indestructible, unrelated to the knight thing, but he just, has it. So yeah. So he gets to draw off Sig, and we get to draw because we did damage to this guy. Cover of Darkness, awesome. It's one of our tribal supports, because it lets us name a tribe. There's not a lot of Knight Lords. There's 2 in this deck. Knight Exemplar and Kinsvale Cavalier. So Knight Exemplar gives +1/+1 and indestructible, and Kinsvale Cavalier gives Knights double strike. So they're both really good, but there's only 2 of them. So we've got like a Metallic Mimic, Cover of Darkness, some Anthem effect that lets you choose a creature type. It's an enchantment. Adaptive Automaton, Metallic Mimic, if I didn't already say that one. I think we have an Obelisk of Erd in here as well. Anyway, we've got support. Just not a whole lot of specific Knight support, but we have support. Cover of Darkness gives them fear, which will let us get in for a lot. Is fear artifacts and black creatures? Yes. So that's great, because we can get in on this guy. We can mostly get in on this guy, and we can get in on this guy a lot, because we already have pro white on a lot of stuff. I like this because we're doing good damage, and we also kind of, because we have so many protection from and indestructible guys, we've got a good defensive line going. And now we've got repeatable removal with Vona, so. Yes, Knight Tribal. We just really, I was going to say we really don't want a board wipe here, but our board wipe's only going to kill Knight Exemplar. They need 2 in a row, unless it's like an exile board wipe. Or a bounce one. That's pretty possible from this blue deck, like a Rift or something. But we're pretty okay with like a Day of Judgment or a Supreme Verdict or something like that. So it'll just blow up our Knight Exemplar. Which if we really, really wanted, we could get back with Angel's Glory's Rise and sacrifice our Marauding Knight. But I like this Marauding Knight. At least until this guy's dead. Then Marauding Knight does less, but... I think the plan is going to be to kill this guy first and then look at other options. This Talrand might get scary. And he's got a lot of flyers that we can't block. Never mind. Okay. Is he hoping somebody blocks that? I think he wants somebody to block the High Priest. I change plans from playing a crab in a bucket or taking down Mr. Super Knights over here. I can kill the Greaves. From playing a crab in a bucket. I don't know what that means. But I like being referred to as Mr. Super Knights. Being called... Oops, can't type. Knight Tribal, get in there. We're gonna lose some serious battle power if Virtual Violet dies. But I'm kind of okay with that. We just lose the bonus from the banner. So. Because we lose all the planes that are making Marauding Knight really strong. And we lose the bonus +2 or +1 our dudes all get from the banner, so. I'm thinking about replacing that strategy of this guy, but I like being called Mr. Super Knights. I'm sure you do. I mean, this is kind of going in our favor. We could just blow up this High Priest so that he can't blow up our shit with Vona next turn. We're only like losing 1 net life on its activation, which I'm pretty damn okay with. We could also just utter end the High Priest, because then he can't even get it back with Ravos. Kind of like that. There's only like the only things other than that that kind of might want to utter end is like Heliod, just because it's an indestructible creature that will be online with 1 more devotion, but so let's see. This guy's got a Vault of the Archangel, which is one of the ones that goes kind of with Slayer. Slayer's Stronghold. Its courtyards are lit during every hour of the day so that night may never fall within its walls. It's interesting. Scrub land. Scrub. Zergo chopping somebody in half. Game seeking a challenge. All I found was you. My Zergo, Khan of the Mardu. Chopped that guy so hard in half he stopped existing. That's a pretty hard chop. Joker just converted mana cost 3 less Jokers. Okay. That, we're pretty okay with that. What? Why wasn't Marauding Knight saved? I'm gonna pressure this guy to take damage. Why did he shouldn't? Yes. Resolve. Lines. Yeah, so I think Exemplar got killed. Then zombie. That's not great, but we did okay. I was thinking we'd keep this, but I guess austere command, because of how the text reads, it destroys all creatures that convert mana cost 3 or less. So it destroyed our Knight Exemplar because it wasn't indestructible, and then because it wasn't indestructible and everything else was under CMC 4 or greater, then it killed the Marauding Knight because he was 4 or greater. What did this guy play? Fountain Witch or Fountain Watch. 2/4 vigilance. Artifacts and enchantments you control have Shroud. The Cho Arin didn't rely only on a secret location to protect their fountain. They've also have the Fountain Watch. They're like Power Rangers, but of a fountain. He's just gonna replay Talrand and equip him. What does he want him to attack me? I got vigilance, or I got first strike, so bring it on, Dork. Yeah, I feel like he's just gonna get attacked for that, if anything. Mystic speculation. Go ahead, attack me, dare you? Yeah, he won't. Can we draw land, please? I'd like that. Play our Angel of Glory's Rise and then get our Knight Exemplar back. It's pretty cute with me. That would also put our Atheros at Devotion again. Okay, so we're gonna play. So we did get a land, so we can Glorious Rise. Is this gonna bring back all humans from your graveyard? Okay, I was like, I really hope it doesn't bring back other people's. So we're just gonna do that because I wanna. We can also cook it with Lightning Greaves and attack. I don't like how much life this guy keeps gaining. We've done a ton of damage to him. Knight Exemplar has returned. What are you gonna do? You gonna? Yeah, I figured he was gonna destroy Lightning Greaves. Whatever. Let's attack this scree guy. Get him! Mr. Super Knights continues. He's even bothering to block, really? It's kind of weird. Maybe he has like a rift in his hand. Doesn't seem worth it, but whatever. Blocked after us and took 6. Yeah, okay. Oh no, our Marauding Knights and Lightning Greaves. Because we had so many other ways to recur stuff other than Angel's Glory's Rise. I think we do have Unburial Rites, but we're not too jabbed about that. That's fine with us. Next turn we can cover Darkness. Oh, we lost Vona too. I forgot. With that austere command interaction. Whatever. We can cover Darkness next turn and get in for some damage if we want. On any of these guys. I guess he can block some of the creatures with Tymna. But that's unlikely. I don't know. He's not a huge threat. He's gonna Unburial Rites his High Priest back. They would just attack this guy with the pro black guy. Just to deal some damage. I was gonna say we could play Vona again and Lightning Greaves it, but we can't. Hold on, we have our Swiftfoot Boots in hand. We can play that next turn if we want. And equip like our Blood Curse Knight with it or something. We have 7, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we play and equip this, it's 5. We have 2 left. If we do those, it'd be 6. That's gonna be a problem. Maybe we Swiftfoot Boots another end next turn? Stop doing that. Quit cloning my Knight Exemplar. And I get a whole bunch of Knight Exemplars and they'll all be indestructible and all boost each other. So, it's got a squad of 6/6 indestructibles. Whatever, we can kill him. I think we can kill him next turn. Is that 3, 5, 8? Plus 5 would be 13, 17. Okay, not quite. I was thinking if we cover and attack. Can almost kill him next turn. Protection from converted mana cost 3 or greater. Interesting. Behind the scenes. Love this card. Quite a spike. Like loses half his real life rounded up. We can block with Knight Exemplar, which we might have to do. Okay, he didn't attack. It's a good one. It's actually one of our bigger knights. I'm gonna equip our Knight Exemplar with Swiftfoot Boots just so it has protection. And I think we're just gonna leave Utter End up. That seems like kind of the safest play here. Everybody else just suddenly got a lot scarier. Yeah, I think we have to pass. It's unfortunate. Oh, I hate how much this guy's gaining life with these little dorks and stuff. That's why I was attacking him a lot earlier in the games, because I knew he'd be a problem. That's the anti-modern strategy for burn, isn't it? It's just a bit of life gain. not F? Oh, I guess we're untapped. I was like, have we not F8'd? But we definitely are untapped. Okay, so he's gonna play Ravos, pump his dorks, and then start getting dorks back. This is annoying. Soltari Visionary. It looks gross. Shadow. Whenever it deals damage to a player, target enchantment. Destroy target enchantment that player controls. Well, the only enchantment we control is... Okay, I'm done with that. We're going to yield to that. It's really the only enchantment worth destroying. Because this is indestructible. It's reaching some serious mass with his little dorks, though. Heliod's online, too. And a Tamiyo's journal. Bridget's annoying, though. Or, sorry, Battletide Alchemist. Source of deal damage to a player you may for next that damage or X the number of clerics you control. That's a lot, so I think we're going to have to get rid of this with other end. Just so that this person can die. But... yeah, I'm letting that through, dude. Actually, I'll block it. Wait, no, he's Ravos. No, that's not worth it. I was like, might as well get it over with, but if he's got Ravos, he'll just get it back next turn and keep doing this. Yeah, you want to get in for 2, that's fine. It's letting me apply the damage reduction. I think it's just that I let it happen and then they have to say yes. Because I can not let it happen if I want. Yeah, we're good. I think we're going to have to get rid of this though. And it's an exile, so we won't be able to get it back at least. This Talrand guy is probably just going to sit there and cast a bunch of instants and sorcerers, get a Drake army, and then attack in the air. Because nobody else really has a ton of flyers. Although the Battletide Alchemist would prevent that. But again, I think we're just going to wait. And we'll utter end when we need to. Actually, I think we'll do it on Hopscotch's end step. Just so that this guy doesn't seem like a massive daunting force. And that other people can start beating in on him. Because right now we're kind of stalemated, because we're all playing these kind of dorky decks to just go wide. And it's end step, and we're gonna do this. Utter and the Battletide Alchemist. I'm gonna get cut in half so hard you stop existing. Oh, that guy's not very happy about it. He typed in some profanity. It's not that I'm really against swearing that much or anything like that, but I just haven't bothered to turn the censor off. I also find the censor hilarious because it'll like censor jerk out. Because, you know, I wouldn't want to be calling somebody a jerk. That's like the worst of the worst right there. Being called a jerk. It's not what you want to be called. So we could light wielder here. But we need to get in for damage. Black or red permanent. I guess we could attack this guy and then exile a thing of his. It's mean though. We could cover and get it on this guy. If we cover of darkness, he can block with High Priest and Ravos. We can get in with this guy though. Yeah, I think we cover and Blood Curse Knight here and do stuff. I'm not a big fan of sitting around and waiting. I don't know if that was obvious by now or not. We're gonna choose Knight, because we're knights. They're Blood Curse Knight. And we'll give him haste. Fear, haste, hexproof, indestructible, and lifelink. I like keywords, that's for sure. I know fear, which means it can't be blocked by. It can only be blocked by artifact creatures and black creatures. I like that. So should we attack Scree? Squirry? Squirry? Squirry. No, no, no. Whatever. And we're gonna attack this guy. Yeah. Take Virtual Violet with that guy. And let's attack Scree with this guy too. Is this foolish? Possibly. We're committing now. Oh, maybe we should have saved a... No, that was dumb. We should have left that 1 mana up to move our Swiftfoot Boots back over to Knight Exemplar. Time to play Kingmaker. I don't like stalemates, so I'm just gonna keep doing stuff. Even if it ain't that great. What this guy means by Kingmaker, for those that don't understand it. Vert, I think, is the biggest. I just think that Virtual Violet has the largest endgame potential. What was I saying? Can't remember. What? My threat just got exiled. You still have the best card advantage, defense, and late game recursion. This is gonna be a very political chat right now. Oh, sorry, what he meant by Kingmaker, that's what I was talking about. A lot of times in Commander you kind of get stuck between a rock and a hard place, where you're pretty much like, yeah, so I'm probably dead regardless of what I do, but I can either take somebody else with me or I can make someone win. And that's what he means by Kingmaker, is that he's like, I don't think I can win this, but I can definitely still change the flow of it. So, and those are interesting positions to be in sometimes. 'Cause sometimes it's kind of unsatisfying because you're just like this guy hasn't done a whole lot this game and he's probably unsatisfied by that. And then he's just like, man, I really wish I could have done more. What is this spell? You just get an extra combat phase and you can retrace it. That's pretty cool. Screwy, give me the tiebreaker here. Oh, he's talking to this blue player. That's how he reads his name, is Screwy. I guess. And then the Q sound, and then you pronounce the U. Whatever, do what you want. I mean, we're not in like a bad position, but like the problem with the Knight deck is it comes out pretty strong, but it usually runs out of steam really hard. It's not built at all for late game, and as like it is more of an aggro style deck. So and like it, just about all the cards are like 3-drop 2/2s, so or 2-drop 2/2s or 3-drop 2/2s. So they've all got first strike and protection from stuff, but they're not the greatest. But I still love them. Anyway, so it looks like we're waiting on Hopscotch to make a decision here. If Scurry has a choice here, he's probably going to pick me because I'm attacking him right now for a bit. He's getting attacked for 7. And he doesn't have a whole lot of life and no way to gain it back. Oh no! I forgot that this gave his Night Sphere too. Well, hopefully he doesn't notice that he's got 30 damage with Fear on board. It's a little problematic. Okay, so we're actually letting it resolve now. Yeah, I forgot this is one of the like old style tribal cards where it's just creature type. It's not creatures you control of chosen type. This guy doesn't have any knights, does he? Yes, at least we gain some life off the Blood Curse Knight. Just gonna get Leo and an Elder, yeah. So yeah, the fact that he's like that upset about me exiling his Battletide Alchemist just shows how much he was banking on that card. And now that he doesn't have it, he's worried. You got a clue. Remember to have Fenric research Markov Banner. Tamiyo's Journal. This is a cool card. Sword of the Animist. On the Soltari Visionary. Oh, he's going to destroy my Cover of Darkness. Kind of okay with that right now, actually, because it'll get rid of the Fear on Knight Exemplar. It's okay. We're not that upset about it. This card's super interesting. Not even just because it's from the weird set. Doyo suspected the boggarts of brewing a plot against his crop, so he sliced away his grain to clear the sightlines. The Doyo doesn't fuck around. Underworld Coinsmith. Is this a cleric? Yeah, it is. It's a human cleric. So I'm assuming he's going to attack with that Zoltari guy. Hit me for like 6 and blow up my cover. Yeah. So he's getting +1/+1 from the sword, +1/+1 from Ravos, and +2/+2 from the banner. Because he shares a color type with Ravos. Yeah, I see what you meant. This screwy guy, or however you say it, has a ton of mana. Just sitting there, and he's playing a blue deck. I guess he only has 1 card in hand, I just noticed that. He's just not been drawing cards, or what? I guess he's just been drawing lots of land. Yeah, you can destroy my Cover of Darkness. It's okay. It's now his Knights, it's fair. Because he really could have played Kingmaker, because he could have straight up killed this guy if he wanted to. Those are very strong Knights now. Why are they so strong? They'll get +4/+4 from each other. So that would put them at 6/6. Oh, I guess, and then they get the bonus of being white and being humans. Fine. Because that's why our Knight Exemplars are 2/2. It's a human and it's white. Screw's got a pretty spooky board though. Pretty spooky scary. Windreader's Figs. What's that last card in his hand? I'm curious. Is it a counterspell and he just doesn't pay attention or what? It's not a land because he probably would have played it. There's no flavor text on this. I was hoping there was. There's flavor text about Doyo. Exquisite Blood. That's a pain. So you need to die first. because I don't want to kill you and let you gain that life. Gosh. It's just getting tough. Ooh, Obelisk Averd. That'll give us a bit of a damage bonus. We've got 8, so we could play and equip Vona if we wanted to. We can Convoke, so I think we're gonna Convoke with this guy. Or do we? No, because we don't want to attack with him anyway. So it's gonna cost us 5 now, so we could play our Stillmoon Cavalier as well. It's Obelisk Averd. Name Knights. Pump our Knights. 8. Beef our Knights. Raw. Just 4 of our 6 cards, or permanents, I should say. And then we're gonna Stillmoon Cavalier. What mana do you think I want to pay for it? Booyah. Okay. Now, got a bunch of indestructible knights. Hard to get in with them though. Is this 3 or greater? Damn it. We could attack this guy. I think we're doing that. Flare, so this will get in for free. Yeah, let's do that. Oh really? That's any creature? That's way better than I thought. I just thought it was your own creatures. Okay, well I kinda wish I didn't attack with Winter Year Sphinx now, but... Or Angel of Glory, sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They're all frogs. Oh no. Is that a 3-drop? That's so good. Why am I not running that in more stuff? Okay, so we're losing our knights. That hurts my soul more than anything. My poor knights. Such sadness. The ultimate sad face. Tears. Just tears. Tears for my knight brethren. Oh, I was gonna say, why didn't Athreos trigger on those two? But I guess he was a frog as well. So, fine. Athreos is cool. He's kind of like the only god that has, like, black on, or, like, in his converted mana cost that, like, isn't evil. Wanted to combo that with Skulk and Quiet as Spike, but I'm also cool with not dying. What does Quiet as Spike do again? Half Rose or life rounded up. Yeah, pretty gross. Could still... Oh no, he can't quite. If he equips it to the Miss Meadow Skulk, he could get in though. How fitting. This guy has now become public enemy #1 because he's just gonna gain life off everything else that dies or that takes damage. So might as well get rid of him. Explicit Bud just kind of makes you an enemy to everyone. Guy's getting to draw lots of cards with the Reader Sphinx. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't like it. Doesn't smell right. Doesn't even smell good. Smells just gross. I don't know, poop. Something that smells bad. Dirty laundry. That's what it smells like. That. Darn it. I need to figure out a way to make this deck more late game, late powerful without just running some dumb combo in it. Could try expanding the colors in it, but then I can't really run a Knight Commander. The only other Knight Commander that covers more colors is Edgar Markov, and he's technically a Knight, but he's like black, white, red. But his Eminence ability, like he's of the newest Commander product, and his Eminence ability gives you vampires for vampires you play. And don't get me wrong, like we got some vampires, but that just kind of turns it into Vampire Tribal if we try to exploit that. They're not vampire knights. I wish. They're just vampires. Actually, I should see if that the newest Commander product's been released to MTGO yet, because it's supposed to be released in November, and it's November 18th right now. Is it really November 18th already? Jeez. Where has November gone? Played an island now. Come on, Screwy. You've used an absurd amount of your clock considering how little you've done. Let's do it. Come on, just do it, Screwy. 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 Do a thing, please. Cyclonic Rift. Just one person. That'd be great. Search your land for a card and get rid of mana cost. As this card, reveal it and put it in your hand. Is he like transmuting this? Can you do that with Dizzy Spell? Yes, you can. What's he getting? Mystical Tutor. He Dizzy Spelled for a Mystical Tutor. You could Mystical Tutor now and then attack with Wind Reader, draw the card, and play whatever card you drew. But that'd just be too much, wouldn't it? Come on, you could tutor for a Rift, I'm sure, and cast it still. I'm sure you have one. Should have played my other commander, lol. Your other commander, you mean? I like he's got these clues because he's going to be able to tutor. This is such a good card. I should start running this and stuff. I feel like this would be really good in a Brea deck. Just give you tokens of stuff. Or in a token production deck. Get the parallel lives value off the clues. Make tons of clues. Okay, Scree just concedes. Hey guys, I'm really sorry I gotta drop here. Hurt. Yeah, well, that's what happens. I don't know, maybe he's got some real life commitment. There's like his dog just farted or something. I don't know. True conviction, scary. Double strike and lifelink. Black Knight. I think we just Vona here and start blowing stuff up. Seems like the only proper course of action. Vona, the Sploder. I think we attack this guy. I mean, he's got indestructible, so might as well. Hopscotch. This is also going to get through because he has pro white-black. Hopscotch. Go. Can block Vona, that's fine. We still gain the 8 life, which is what I'm looking for. Unless it doesn't do the damage to this guy. I don't know, we'll see. What do we blow up? Blow up the banner? I don't even know. We blow up the Tamios journal so we can't tutor. I hope this still gains us life. Aw. Oh wait, that's just him doing the damage. Darn it! Whatever, he still took 6. And gained 2, I think. Yeah. Like, do I blow this up? I can just Ravos everything back. I blow up the banner. Just giving all of his stuff +2/+2. This is tough. I'm sure whoever's watching this is gonna disagree with my choice. Like, do we get rid of the quietest spike too? Yeah, I think we do, because it's coming at us, isn't it? Shit. Whatever. It's done, it's done. It was either lose 7 life and do that, or lose half of our life. Yeah, he's just gonna pump out a bunch of dudes. Really hope he doesn't draw Cabal Coffers to go with that board. Oh, and he's gonna combos with the Underworld Coinsmith. Yeah, see, this is what I meant about this guy. See, this is why I said ritual. You just stop fort until he wins. What did you suck? You already weren't attacking him with the spike, even though you could have with your skulk. Up as a caution. That's my threat assessment. No, I couldn't have. I would have just sacked my commander and blocked. What? It has skulk. It could get in. It's only a 2/2. He can get in. Like, this answers both of their questions. Like, why didn't he? Yes, it does, but his creatures have the same power as mine. Not as the Skulk. Like, what do you... It's a 2-2. He doesn't have anything that has that power. Like, the lowest thing he has on board is a 4-4. Can't equip it. Oh, because it's got CMC. Whatever. That's why then. I don't know. He said that later, though. That doesn't seem like if he's saying this, even though that's wrong, and then that's his last argument. Whatever. I'm purposefully ignoring this guy, but I would have just sacked my commander and blocked with like Skulk, or with High Priest. Yeah, I guess he could have done that. Yeah, I don't see us winning this game for a while now. The issue is just that like anything we blow up of his, he can recur with Ravos next turn, and we're taking 7 every time we blow something up. Cleric's on mass, getting there. What's he bonding it with? Yeah. The Sultari Visionary. Just a really creepy looking weird dude, but whatever. So I think we just slowly lose to the Sultari Visionary, unfortunately. I don't see this going any other way. Just kind of frustrating, but you know, shit happens. Is he just committing to a bigger attack now? So we take the 4 and we block Heliod. Gain some life. Right? Like, I don't think he's paying attention to that attack, because our knights are still indestructible, unless he's going to do a thing here and blow up the Exemplar, which will make me sad. Yep. Can exile. Should have blocked with Athreos. I guess he could have just exiled Athreos. Oh, well, the game's unfortunately kind of over for us anyway. But we'll play it out. Because I really don't like it when people leave games early, because it really changes the flow of the game. I know he's going to pay the life, but it's my last hurrah. Oh, Miss Meadow Pro CMC, you're not listening, you can't equip it. Oh, hashtag don't be that way, go for the full flunge. Too scared. He only has 61 health. Heh, get flamed, nerd. Can still be salty, even if we're losing. Actually, it's kind of expected from me. It was a weird card. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that the quietest spike's CMC3, so it couldn't be equipped to the Skulk. That's my mistake, but still don't really know why I didn't just say that earlier. if there's anything in our deck that can save us. A board wipe would be incredible. I think we've got a few of those, but we're just getting all of our pump spells. I don't like need these right now. Not doing stuff for us. Black Knight. Got pro white, and I believe all these are white. Aha, pro white. We can get in on this guy. I think. Yeah, because all of his creatures are white. Attack! Finally a pro white creature other than our guy who got exiled. Meh, what are you going to do about it? And we're going to flash in this dictate for extra damage. Suck it, nerd. No, wait. I'm so sad. Thought it was going to ask me before damage, but it didn't. It just does begin combat. Yeah, I should have paid attention to that. Okay, well, we'll leave it up. Can always dictate later. Oh, we got the other dictate. Oh, we can't cast it though. That's unfortunate. Not right now, at least. This is gonna sack a thing and then get it back next turn. Is Weather Wayfarer. Maybe we need a True Conviction in here. That would probably be pretty good. Yeah, we're just gonna keep getting exiled by Ailey here. I don't know how we combat that. Gonna yield to Heliod's trigger that. This is still my end step too. Frustrating. What else did he sack? Oh, he sacked the token, that's why. And always yield. And always yield. Yeah, he's gonna get his Weathered Wayfarer back. To be expected. Oh no, no! Why am I so bad at this game? At least today. Yikes, that was a big mistake. Yeah, so for whoever hasn't realized the mistake he just made, Grand Abolisher doesn't let me play stuff during other people's turns. And I wasn't paying attention to what it was. It was just like, yeah, he played another creature, so I passed and didn't flash in my dictate like I was going to. Which is a big mistake on my part. So can block with this guy still until it gets exiled. I think he's just realizing that now. Can we pump this? Yeah, we could pump this guy and just attack for a bunch. No, he's being goaded into actually attacking with just about everything now. I can't even like poo-poo this guy's deck either, because it's like it's a completely fair deck. He doesn't run any like infinite combos or anything like that. It's just frustrating because it's like it's just so much value. Like he draws extra cards from the Tymna, and then he recurs everything with the Ravos, and then he just sits in this big defensive wall, gaining life, and slowly, like it's an endurance deck, right? And those are the kind of decks that win in the late game unless everybody gangs up on them. That's why I tried to rally this guy with me earlier, but he didn't really pick a side. and then got mad at me for destroying his like threats just sitting on the board that he wasn't doing anything with. So it's an interesting card. Next on my angel, fine. So I'm gonna attack for 8. 8 plus the assassin. It's a 16. Yeah, just I guess I have to block something. Yeah, I guess we block there, and then he blows something of mine up. The exiling. It doesn't show the target. Oh, it was Divine Presence. Yeah, and he's gonna destroy this guy's behind the scenes, and then he's gonna High Priest something of mine, I assume. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do at this point. He's gonna pay 2 and draw 2 more cards. Yeah, so this is just how the engine goes. Is that he just keeps drawing cards as he pokes away and whittles away at guys, gains life in the process, and then recurs everything that dies, and everything's so low cost that he can just play everything again. Right? So it's frustrating, but it's a pretty strong deck, especially for what looks like a pretty budget deck. Obelisk in behind, yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna get slowly crippled here by his removal. Because he can just keep exiling non-land permanents of ours. So just during his turn. Yeah, so we can still flash in or dictate now. But kill us next turn if he wants, though. I don't know, we can still smack him for some damage for dictate and Black Knight, but I need to put my Umbral Mantle in here. Do you think he can survive this turn? Doubtfully. Yeah, it's kind of late to play Allies, guy. Kind of had that opportunity earlier and then didn't take it. Is he just gonna attack me to gain life or what? I think that's what he's suggesting here. I wish we had a way to like destroy his thing, because I want to do that spitefully, but I'm just gonna do this. Oh, I didn't even. We could get this guy flying to block next turn. because now we took 2 damage, and now this guy can just kill us, and we can't block it regardless. We can give this guy flying to block Ravos if we need to, and then we could. I mean, we're still pretty much dead if this guy wants it to be, but. Take no pleasure in your suffering, but it is necessary. Once you accept your fate, you'll find eternity more tolerable. Okay, so he's just gonna keep poking at me. You don't have any mana. Yeah. You had to take one more shot. Are you sure? Nothing. Go figure. Whip of Ravos. I think we're gonna attack this guy as a last hurrah, because I want to. Guess I could have sacked Mindstone first. Great. Give this guy flying and extra damage. He didn't draw anything anyway, so. Strike damage. We're good at Vona or something. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. I didn't realize I gained so much life. I forgot about the whip. Would I have survived? 2, 5. Oh, it's cause he doesn't have any damage cause I blew this up, that's why. I would have been wrecked regardless. Okay, I'm not mad then. If he equips this banner to... Can you only equip this to a legendary? Yeah. If he equips it to Ailey, they all get pumped again. He wants to kill me with the visionary, I guess. Seems pretty committed to that. I kind of want to just concede and not give him the win. Just to be salty. I just wanted to buff his dude enough so that he could kill me with it. But I'll allow it. It's your win. GG. So unfortunately the Knights lose. Still pretty good showing in the deck. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please check out my channel if you want to see more videos of the Knight deck or more videos of kind of unique style decks as well. I've got lots. Please leave a like on the video if you liked it, and leave any comments based on how you thought that went, or if you have any points on anything. I'm sure there were a lot of mistakes that I made, and I think I even pointed out a bunch of mistakes I made. But I still hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys.